Hey, welcome everybody. It is Timmy back here with you live. It is so awesome to be with you today on Thursday. I actually know what day it is. I'm amazed. I know you're probably like, wacky, why do you not know what day it is? Well, it's been a crazy busy day today. I have had a very busy work schedule, and now I get to relax and enjoy my time talking with all of you. If you're watching me for the first time, welcome. Be sure to say hi, drop a comment, put the number 1 if this is the first time you're watching me live. My name is Timmy Pacioretty, and I am an independent designer and master mentor with Couture. What that fanciness means is that really I get paid to chalk and craft, which is awesome. And I also have the distinct pleasure of coaching and mentoring a team who is also getting paid to chalk. So if you want to know what that's all about, definitely ask. It's so much fun. It is the highlight really of a very busy end of the day, and I am coming with you today because I have one more project that I am dying to show you that is going to be using our Club Couture transfer of the month. That's this gorgeous home transfer that you see right here. Only my Club Couture subscribers can get their hands on this gorgeous transfer. So if you gotta have it, you gotta definitely check out my Club Couture subscription program. It is a fabulous program where you get a exclusive transfer sent to you directly, plus 3 coordinating chalk paste colors. That's what we use to create this awesomeness in design, and it's delivered right to your door for $19.99, no shipping on your monthly subscription. So that's pretty cool. And not only do we have an awesome subscription plan, but we also have some great perks for our Club Couture members, including 20% off all chalk paste this month, and some extra special incentives from me as well. So if you're loving what you're going to see here tonight and you want to know more about how to get involved with Club Couture, let me know. I have made 3 projects already with this design, and last night when I was going live, somebody asked whether or not it was possible to create this horizontally. So I'm going to use our 6x18 box frame, and we are going to create a design on this box frame with this transfer. And you're thinking, how are you going to do that, Timmy? Well, I could do one of 2 things. One is I could do each one and just move the transfer around as I do it, or I can take the simple approach, which I think is much more simple, and I'm going to cut this transfer. Can I cut the transfer? Absolutely, I can cut this transfer. There is no reason that you cannot. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. It's just going to make life easier, and we're going to be able to work with this a whole lot more simple. So it's all about simple, I think, and when it comes to fun and creativity with Couture. And if you're not having fun and if it's not bringing you joy, you shouldn't do it. But this is totally fun and totally joyful, and my guess is you're going to love this project as much as I do. Now, if you're curious, one of the things that I made with this transfer recently, yesterday as a matter of fact, is this gorgeous pillow. So yes, not only can you create signs using our chalk paste, but we also can use these same transfers over and over again, by the way, but also with our Couture inks, which are permanent when they're heat set. So you can create all sorts of beautiful home decor items with this gorgeous transfer. And with our awesome products. So I'm going to grab my transfer trimmers here, and I am just going to cut this transfer here on the green area. The green area is actually the adhesive back to the transfer, and it's what allows me to be able to stick the transfer down on the surface where I want it to go. So I want to try to make sure that I give myself enough room here so that when I chalk this white area, I won't get it in the way. But I won't go outside of it. If I'm nervous about going outside of it, you know what? Placement tape is always a possibility. You could definitely use placement tape. And I do have some here, so in case I need that, I can put it down and that will help protect and get any boo-boos. Anna's asking if she cuts her transfer, can she get another one for using with ink that isn't separated? Nope. Unfortunately, this is an exclusive design to our Club Couture subscribers. As a designer, we also get one of these transfers, but they are not for sale. So you cannot get another one. So if you decide to cut it, it's cut. But there's no reason why you can't use this for inking as well. So totally up to you if you want to cut it. You don't have to. But somebody asked me if we could make this sign long ways, and I wanted to show you exactly how to do it. And I think the best way, personally, for me, is going to be to cut it. My choice, totally. All right, I have this on a backer sheet here that's a little bit bigger than my transfer. And there's my pup. She's saying hello. Can everybody say hi to Zoe if you're listening? Here we go. So I just want to kind of get a sense of spacing. So I can move this over a little bit. I think this is going to be perfect on this size. It's just perfect. It's going to go here really nicely. And, you know, I always have a few embellishments. I don't know, I might add a little thing here or there. I've got my little barnhouse beads. I think that I'm going to stay kind of with my color profile that I've been using, and that's my black. And this time I'm going to use our Shimmer Gold. I also have my iced coffee here in case I want a flat color. But I think that's where I'm going to start with. This is going to be super fast, super easy to do. And I am really excited because, Anna, I am seeing that I can see your comments and that it's you. I know that you're thinking, what is so exciting about that? Well, except that normally I can't see that. Usually all I can see is that somebody made a comment. So yay, something's happening here that's making it a little bit easier for me to see, which is awesome. So if you want to see the other designs I've made, you can definitely check them out on my page. I have them all. And if you decide that Club Couture is something you got to be a part of, you can sign up for that directly on my website. So you could definitely check that out there. I'm just going to double check to make sure that everything is working and going live. Okay, great. I see it. It's perfect. We are going live. Awesome. Always good to know that things are working the way you hope. And let's get started chalking. So once we have our transfer cut up, in this case, I am ready to go ahead and start adhering it to my board. Now, the one thing that I would recommend when we're working on our wood surface here, excuse me, I need my fuzzing cloth, I left it. Another part of my desk here, is I would definitely recommend grabbing a fuzzing cloth and just fuzzing this when you take it off your backer sheet. And the reason for fuzzing, you've probably heard me talk about this before. What is fuzzing, right? Fuzzing really just adds a little bit of lint to the back of the adhesive so that when you are ready and want to go pull it up from your surface, you don't need to worry about stretching that transfer. We want to get as many uses out of this gorgeous transfer as we can. And so if we take care with it, then we will get up to 8 to 10 uses out of this same transfer. So you can make lots of different designs with this awesome transfer. So I just got my fuzzing cloth here. Gonna fuzz my wreath portion, and I'm gonna set this down. Now, I am not super particular, I gotta be honest, about spacing. And it's just one of those things of all the things I have to worry about in life, that's just not on the top of my list. If you are worried about spacing and you want it to be perfect, you could definitely use this placement tape. And if you need any, let me know. I definitely have some around I can send off to you. But you can actually lay it down and use that as a way to judge distance and also kind of give you kind of like a chalk line, you know, those people that actually, you know, work with doing serious home decoration projects. Might need a chalk line, right? So I'm going to lay this down. Now, I also have to tell you, I'm a little bit of a person that tends to stand up while I'm chalking, so it's always interesting on my lives that I'm sitting down because sometimes I have a hard time eyeballing when I'm sitting. So I may just stand up here for a second and take a quick peek and just make sure things are lined up as well as I might like them. And Barb, if you're watching, I think I see you on, then you know that this live is the result of your question yesterday when you were watching me do this project on my door tag. And you asked whether or not it was possible to do this vertically. So here you go. Here is the answer. The answer is yes, and I chose to cut because I just thought it would be a little bit easier to manage. I'm just lining this up here to get a little bit better sense of that being close, because I think we want to have about the same amount of distance here, and that's pretty close eyeballing. So I am going to do the H, M, and the E with our black chalk paste, and I'm going to use our gold for the wreath, I think. And there's another nice little piece to this that says, welcome to our. So I may put that right over the top. We'll have to see how that looks, but that is my thought for the moment. We also have a cute little house that I put in the center of the wreath yesterday, which we could definitely do. And if you didn't want to chalk this wreath and instead wanted to put in an embellishment, you could. Like, this is one of these fun little farmhouse hearts that I found at Christmas time. So that would be kind of fun to put in there. Or maybe you like your own wreath and you can, oh, that's a little too small for this, but you could create your own little wreath and put that inside if you wanted. But I like this one. I think this has got just a really pretty look. And I think it's going to really pop on this board in gold. So that's what I'm going to go with here. Now that I lifted it up now, I can't figure out exactly where I want it again. All right, there we go. I'm good with that. As I said, not really too particular, right? All right, so now we've got these adhered to our board, and we're just going to start chalking. Super easy. This is my black chalk paste, as I mentioned. And I did just use this color last night, so I think it's pretty well set, but I'm going to grab a stirring stick out of my little bag here, my bag of tricks, and give it a stir. And this is chalk paste, so it's something that goes on wet and dries hard. But once it's on, you can't really remove it, especially from this wood surface. If you're using it on a surface like a chalkboard, then, I don't know what that was. Was that my squeegee? Oh, it was the top corner. That's all right. I just had a little smudge there I want to get rid of. If you're using it on a chalkboard, you actually can erase it with water if you want, and then just reuse your chalkboard surface over and over again. So that is a good thing to know about. I got a little black chalk paste on my hand, but that's all right. Not going to hurt anything. And I'm going to take my squeegee, and we are going to start chalking super, super fast here. And since these are broken up into individual pieces, the other nice benefit is, quite honestly, I can pull up each piece as I go. So I can really take my time a little bit more with this than I might if it was one big piece. So that's another really nice benefit, really, of having these separate letters. And it gives me a little bit more flexibility, as we talked about, in terms of just putting it in any direction that I want. I don't think it would be very hard to put it back in its square shape either, so that would definitely be possible. All right, so basically when you put on your chalk paste, you just want to make sure that you squeegee off as much of the excess paste before you pull the transfer back up. That will give you the cleanest design. So you can see, super beautiful, right? That black is really popping on the white of the box frame. This box frame, by the way, is available. This is our 6x18. We also have it in a 9x12 size. Matter of fact, I have one up here for you so you can see what that looks like. You can see I also have a different home transfer behind my head. You can see that. on my wall. But this is the 9x12. So same thing. What's awesome about these is that you can actually chalk on the back side as well. This is actually part of our farmers market transfer. We have a whole chalk series. If you're a farmhouse lover, you might like to see those. And all of the designs that we have available are on my website. And today, so awesome, Couture actually upgraded our website design. It's absolutely beautiful. As a designer, they provide us with a website as part of our monthly designer fee, which is only $19.99. And they provide us with an awesome website so people can go on and place orders. We don't have to do anything other than promote it. We don't have to upkeep it. They do it all for us. They're adding new information, new promotions, new designs all the time. And it's awesome. And definitely go check it out. I would love to hear your feedback on the new site. And if you find it to be a little easier to navigate, I would love to know that and provide that feedback to our team. Now I just want to be careful that I don't go outside the lines here. I was almost there because I will not be able to erase this off of the box frame. So that's why you can definitely take advantage of that placement tape that I was talking about before. That will give you an opportunity to be able to make sure that you don't go outside the lines. You know, it's kind of like, you know, when you're drawing, you don't want to go outside the lines. There we go. There's the M. Perfect, perfect, right? Isn't that just so stinking easy? It's just, what is that called? No, let's see. Peel. So we peel the backer sheet, right? The transfer off the backer sheet. We paste, and then we pull up and reveal the design. Every time, it's just that perfect. You have lots of colors that you can choose from, so you can really personalize your design however you want. Sorry for my craziness today. I'm feeling a little punchy. It's been, as I said, a really busy work day today. I work for a fabulous company that works with nonprofit organizations and helps them with software for their fundraising efforts. And given that that has been my background most of my career, I was thrilled to be able to work with this company and help teach nonprofits how they can be more effective using our software. And today we had a huge training, and there were over 300 people that were registered, 350 people that were registered for that the webinar that I held. So I was like on a high zone here today, and I'm still probably trying to come off it. So if I'm sounding a little crazy, that's why. It was crazy. Barbara, I know it's such a cute darn project, isn't it? I just love the different ways that we can use this transfer. It just makes me so excited, and I'm so excited to show all these awesome ways that you can do it. So if you decide that you want to do Club Couture, you kind of can be rest assured that there's going to be a lot of ways in which you can use this transfer over and over again. Now, as I'm looking at this, this feels a little too close to here. I'm going to center this a little bit better. And part of why I think it was too close initially was we had a big section of the M here that was the adhesive part and not the actually transfer part. So this is our gold shimmer chalk paste. We actually have 3 shimmer chalk paste colors right now. We have this gold, we have copper, and we have silver. And this, if you like glitter, you're going to love these shimmer pastes because we've got the glitter for them built right in. So you can have a nice little glittery look. And when I did my pillow that I showed you a little bit earlier, we also have our inks in some of those shimmer colors as well. And so you can also have a really nice shimmery look with our inks too, which is kind of fun. So again, really close to the edge here, so just be careful as you're chalking that you don't go beyond the green area, because you don't want to get that chalk paste into that area that you don't want the design. So just take your time here. I have to say that I do think that our shimmer pastes do have a little bit longer drying time, so that means that you have a little bit more time to play with this chalk paste than our flat colors. That's been my experience. The flatter colors are drying a little faster when they're exposed to air, so you just want to move quickly, cover the area, and move on, really. And that's all I'm doing. I'm just covering the area, making sure that the paste is going into the screen. So this is really different than a stencil. You're not pouncing. It's not paint that you're putting on. It's actually a chalk paste. And you want to make sure, especially with these glitter ones, that you're getting all of the paste into the screen, so you'll have a really nice clean result. All the excess just goes right back in the jar, and then we can wash up our tools, and we're going to lift up, and voila. I'm just loving this gold. It's so pretty. I don't even know if we need the words. I'm not sure. I think we definitely need to let this dry before we layer on another color. Hey, Carrie, nice to have you. Welcome. I love you guys. I love that you're here with me so early in the evening. Does nobody eat dinner anymore? I think it's probably a bad thing that we're all here. Or maybe you're watching me while you're eating. That could be. That's possible, right? So the other thing that comes with this transfer, just so that you know, is if you do want to add some berries, there are some little berries that you can add around your wreath. And then, of course, I mentioned there's this piece that says Welcome to Our, which we could layer over. I could try to put up here if I wanted, or I can just leave it as is. So I need a vote. Tell me. So we've got a bunch of people on. Hi, Dawn. I see you're here with me. What do you think? Should we put the words on? Should maybe we go with a lighter color in this iced coffee and put it over here, or should we leave it as is? Is it enough just as it is? Oh, good, Dawn. I'm glad that you're eating while you're watching. Okay, that's good. It's only me that's not eating, except I'm going to have a big bowl of ice cream. That my friend Brenda will like that. That's not really a good dinner, I know, but I'm kind of in the mood for some ice cream. And in 15 minutes, I actually am going to a Couture training webinar. So I get to sit. So I get to do what you do. I can grab something to eat and watch while I am listening. So that was it, really. Super easy. If we're not going to add anything else, I think that might just do the trick. You know, and this could be lots of fun. You can add a little embellishment. These were some cute little farmhouse beads that I got on clearance. I have this little a little pot here that I got that maybe you can see here. That'd be really fun to kind of just add in. I also got this great piece of, what is this called? Elephant's ear? I'm always kind of trying to figure out. So we could definitely add some greenery and embellishments around just as is. So Dawn, you kind of think so, huh? So yeah, I think, Carrie, that the iced mocha, I think, would show up because it would really go over this, and it's on the white. Looks like we're not quite, oh, well, we might be dry. Let's see, my finger was wet, not the, so that's dry, but I don't know that this is dry quite yet. Oh, that's actually pretty dry already too. All right, that's got a few more minutes to dry. And yeah, we could definitely add the words. All right, Barbara and Carrie both say add the words. So I don't have my little heat gun up here to blow it dry. So let's see, I'll give this a little bit of a blur here and see if we can get this to dry out so we can go ahead and add the words. We definitely want this to be dry because we don't want to pull it up. So let's do this while we're waiting. Let's open this up, take a look at our chalk paste, see if it needs a stir. Always it needs a good stir. So I think, don't you think this will look nice over here? I think it'll show up pretty nicely. So just when you're opening up your chalk paste, always make sure just to give it a good stir. Get in the little corners of the jar and pull that into the center. If you need, squirt a little bit of water. This water mister that we have is awesome for that. It actually puts in just the right amount of water here. There we go. I definitely have something going on with this whole black and gold and iced mocha theme. As you know, I did that with the pillow. Last night when I did the door tag, we also kind of went with those colors. I did add in a little green. Let's see. Yeah, this is still wet, so definitely this takes a little bit longer to dry than, as I said, our flat chalk paste colors. So I definitely need a little bit of time to get that moving. What do you think? What would you put this transfer on? That's what I would love to know. Is there another surface that you're thinking of that you think would look great that you'd want to put this transfer on? If there is, tell me. I want to know. Hey, Lisa, thanks for joining. This is a super quick project, as you saw. We didn't take a whole lot of time. And to make it easier, I definitely decided to go ahead and cut up the letters from the transfer just to make it easier. Carrie, a tag. I know we did a tag last night. I do love the tags. They are a lot of fun. And you can pick up a chalkboard tag at a you know, like a craft store. I've seen them there. Or you can have somebody, if you've got somebody handy at your house who can cut out a piece of wood and on tag, you could do that. I've ordered them online and then refinish them with just a little bit of paint and some wax just to kind of give it a little nice look. Last night I created this surface, so you've seen this before, and I really wanted to get this kind of rustic-y looking. This is the back side. This is what the kind of the tag looked like when I bought it. I didn't do the other side. And I just took some stain. So I had some gray stain that I put on first. And the stain wasn't quite dark enough, I think, to really kind of take the wood look away that I was looking for. So I watered down some of my black chalk paste, and I actually brushed our chalk paste on with a foam brush on this, and then added again a little bit of finishing wax and then rubbed off the excess. And so I kind of got this kind of rustic-y look. So that's what I did with mine. Oh, you ordered. Awesome. You ordered 6 and have 4 left to make. Oh, that is so awesome. Are you making them for yourself or are you selling them? What are you doing with them, Carrie? I'd love to know. The one I bought, the one I made last night, I promised I'd be giving away to those that made a comment on that live, and I'll be doing that drawing tomorrow. For those of you that are in my Style Innovators group and made a comment on that post. But I also got someone today who wanted to buy one. So these definitely are stirring some excitement. So if you have this transfer, be sure to show it off because you may find that someone wants to buy it. I was really happy. I don't tend to sell a lot of my creations, to be honest, historically, but sometimes it's just fun. But you're going to keep them all for yourself, Carrie? You're not going to give them away or sell them? You're just going to keep them all to yourself? Carrie sent me some beautiful work that she's done with birdhouses. And oh my goodness, I can't wait till my new order comes because we're going to have a whole week of doing projects with our feathered friend chalk stories. They are so stinking cute as well. And I think there's going to be a lot of mixing and matching and opportunity to use for those as well. You did a leprechaun? Oh, I want to see it. Which plaid did you use? Did you use the buffalo plaid? We had a woven plaid that I really loved. Oh, all right. Well, you don't have to live near anyone. You can still share online, Miss Carrie. That's half the fun. I don't know. I have learned that I have met so many awesome people online. I can't even tell you. All right, so let me ask you this. Welcome to our over the home, over the M and the E. Try to center it so that it's over both. Put it above. There are so many options. I think we can put it right above. Anna is asking, no, these transfers that are the Couture, Club Couture transfers do not normally come up for sale. They haven't, not even once. You did the woven plaid, Carrie? Oh, I want to see it. Show us a picture. Post a picture later when we're done, would you? And I want to see the leprechaun. I have some friends who are totally Irish and love to decorate for the holidays. I need to know where to put this, guys. What do you think? Do I put it up here? Maybe. I don't know. This one seems like the one I'm drawn to. I don't know why. I know it sounds kind of strange, but then I could put a little black house in here. That's what I'm thinking. What do you think, peeps? Everyone's quiet now. All right. I guess I'm going to have to just go for it. Oh, it doesn't have a bow yet. Oh, all right. Oh, centered, Anna says. Kaylee says middle. Okay, that was the same as centered. So over here is what you're thinking, like here. That looks to be about centered, I would say. Through the wreath. So totally through the center like this, through the wreath. Oh, that's a good idea. I think that's the winner. But now I'm thinking it should be black. If we do that, this might fit here perfectly with the black. That's what I'm thinking. I think Carrie is the winner on this one. I think that's where it should go. So I'm reopening my black. I hope we're right. If we're not, you know what? It's not the end of the world. We'll probably still like it anyway, right? All right, digging in my little bag of tricks here for a clean squeegee, and here we go. We're committing to going on top of the wreath with black. I think it's going to work. I have a good feeling about it. I think we want it to be able to pop, and I think it wouldn't quite in the way we wanted it to. Unless we did it this way, but fingers crossed, it's coming off. What do you think? Who's ready to see? All right, here we go. And when you're layering, just pull back gently. So just so that you don't take off. I think that was perfect. What do you think? Yes, black, I think, was right. Yes. What do you think? I think that worked out really perfect. I like that a lot. Oh, you are the best, Carrie. Thank you for the suggestion. That worked out really well. I just couldn't figure out what would work out best. I think this one did it. So that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed and you had fun watching. I gotta go get my ice cream now because I only have 4 minutes till my training starts. I hope that you had fun with me tonight, and I'm having a lot of fun doing these lives. You know, usually I do them once or twice a week, but for the last 4 days, I've gone live every day. I need to hear from you. Is it enough? Is it too much? Do I need to slow down? Are you like, oh my God, enough is enough, or are you happy? So, oh, even my daughter loved it. Look, I got lots of love it. Oh, guys, thank you. Thank you. Awesome. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I think it also would be kind of interesting. I was trying to figure out if I did it this way, long ways. I wonder if the welcome to the home would go this way, because I have a place on my door that I need to have a hanging that's long and narrow. That might be my next option. You'll have to wait and see. But until then, I hope you guys have a great night. And if I can ever be of assistance and offer some ideas for your home decor projects, just let me know. I have so much fun with all of you. So thanks very much for joining me. Take good care. Bye.